Oh, what up, WWC? What is going on? Happy Saturday to you. You're having a phenomenal weekend. All right. Get coffee in here. Had left the uh stream up last night. It was it was yeah. It was one of those nights. So good night. Good night for QB. Hopefully it was a good night for all of you. All right. By the way, man, I got this cool gift from show this off. Hold on a second. Get all this stuff. Yeah, I need to make sure I did. Distracted and then don't do my trucks and send that for now. Yeah, so yesterday I received a gift from Hulk and it was really cool. I I got this look at this blimp thing. Have you guys seen this yet? This celestial throne? I have not seen this. So it was pretty cool. And it comes on your screen and it does like this whole image, like takes over your screen and does blimp. I told him afterwards that I wish I saved the image, like what it does on your screen, because it was pretty cool. So anyway, to show that, but to get these gifts, but I think you have to have like a gift level. All the stuff that we're putting out there for videos and stuff. I was just sharing. It was crazy to me. I found out about how somebody thanked me about the charging, and I was like, wow, I knew people were collecting money for this stuff. I had no clue how much everybody rips everybody off for this stuff. Crazy to me. Crazy. Like completely out of loop. I'm like, they had like charging packages, like levels, like beginners and medium, master. Like what? Just blown away. I was like, for what? For what? We play the game. Like, you know what I mean? It's wild. You're charging people? So weird, man. And then like the Discord, it's a special Discord you can go into. They charge you for that. Like, I mean, seriously, it's just wild. Like, you know, I get it. Like this whole, I was just having this conversation on Discord. I get it. You have like content creation and stuff, right? Like content creators that came out. Totally get it. Understood. But the content is the game. Like nobody actually created the game. You know what I mean? Like some of these content creators, like let's say you have like Mr. Beast or somebody who's really out there, you know, that does the content. He actually from scratch is coming up with a concept and an idea that you find interesting and you watch. And so you're supporting him to come up with those ideas and things like that. And he was spinning anything he got, he was spinning into his next idea and giving away and doing all that stuff. That makes sense, right? But what doesn't make sense to me is panhandling to the public on a game you didn't create, especially a free to play game. Like, that's wild. Like, we already talked about how people are sitting here saying how, oh, I can't get this, or I don't buy that, or I don't do this. So then you have to pay somebody to ask them if they should buy this or that. Wow. That's, I mean, I knew some of the stuff was going on, but like the messages that I get that what the hell is going on in this scene, it's crazy. Crazy. I wouldn't pay anybody a penny for that information for whatever. You listen, you guys, you got an internet. Go out and find out the information yourself and tell people to pound sand. Taking money out of your account and shit. Crazy. Like, just ask questions, man. There's so many people that will help you in this game. I mean, listen, I get it that sometimes it takes me a while to get to messages, and especially on chat. Like, I understand. Like, some people want their messages read, so they had this super chat thing. And actually, there was even a conversation between me and Ramp whether we should even do that super chat thing to do that. But then realize, like, I get carried away in the chat. You guys know, like, when I start doing stuff and content and ideas and going through concepts and stuff, sometimes I get away a little bit from the comments because I'm focusing on this. And if somebody wants to bring me back to, like, completely change my train of thought and get my attention and pull me over there, and it's, you know, important enough for them to do that, or they want to support it with the super chat, okay, well, we'll, you know, I'll give way to that. No big deal. But, like, I would never. I can assure you, the Discord will never have a charge thing. That's crazy. There's so many free Discords with so much information. Captain Hedgehog website doesn't charge a thing. You want to talk about a content creator? That's content creation. Like, I get it. The game is the content, but man, the way that Captain Hedgehog has packaged it, the way he's developed that website and given the wealth of knowledge and the in-depth work that he does into that website. I mean, you guys see that job? It's crazy. He gathers all that info, so it's a one-stop shop. That's why we picked him for a partner. It's like, why have 70 different partners? Like, just centralize everybody to the place where, like, all this information is going, where it's not just game information. It's also like suggestions and calculations and whatever. It's all boom, right into one spot. Just filter it in there. That makes so much more sense to me. So it was like, yeah, Captain Hedgehog is the way to go. That's so good. That guy is awesome, man. And our Discord, I just said, like, on our Discord, if you guys aren't on it, you should really go check it out. Discord.gg/join WWC. Way different than you're probably used to. It's not necessarily like all these guides and everything I know that came up on our Discord. It's really more people answering your questions. Like, if you have season 1 and you have a season 1 question, you just hop into season 1 and your questions are, you know, all the stuff that you pay money for specific information. Like, oh, please pay attention to me. I'll give you $5. Like to these people. No, just hop into our Discord and ask your question in the season 1 chat, and somebody will help you. Isn't that a crazy concept? And not charge you money and just help you. How about that? There's season 1, there's season 2, there's season 3, there's season 4, there's season 5. There's tons of it. Everybody. So anyway, so we have a season 6 now, and Captain Hedgehog hopped in and put all these links, organized links for you on whatever you're looking for that's on his website. And I mean, if you want to see in-depth stuff that he's putting together, holy shit, man, that guy's awesome. It's so good, man. Just like the coordinates list, you know, it's like, it's hard. I have no need to have 37 partners because I can't find enough time to devote to the great ones we have with coordinates list and Captain Hedgehog. Between the two of them, Jesus, it changes your damn game. Changes your damn game and what you're trying to do and accomplish and get. It has just about everything you want. And then again, combine that with our Discord that'll answer questions, and it's the triangle of perfection. Triangle. It's the last war triangle of perfection. How about that? Better copyright that before somebody takes it, huh? Good stuff. But anyway, yeah, I just thought it was mind blowing. Yeah, compliance, you're out there. I'm telling you, bro. I'm mind blown by the whole thing. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. When a content of the game is already existing, it doesn't make sense. I understand content creation, but this is not. I wish I would. What do I call it? Content review and content. I forgot what I call it. Content presenter. Something. Whatever. Whatever. Either way, I ain't charging you for it. All right. And here's a news flash. YouTube pays people for like ads and views and different stuff that they get. So it's not like these people aren't getting money for the work that they're putting in. They're plenty of money for the work that they're putting in. And I can also tell you that any single dime that we've received, we put back into this account. I have not, me and Ramp have not profited off of YouTube. Not a penny. I don't know if that's verifiable or if there's any way to tell. I guess you either trust me or you don't, but I haven't lied about anything else. I don't know why you think I lie about that, but that's the truth. Look at all these things. I hate this T11 thing with a passion. It's so boring. It's boring as shit, man. Boring as shit. Crazy. Like, really? Like, I don't care. I mean, so annoying. This, like, have me do a game, man. This is like brain dead stuff. It's like, monkeys pushing buttons over here. Like, like, oh yeah, look, there's a red dot, push me. Oh, push me, get shitty reward. Yay. Come on, man. Like, have me play a game for it, How about that game, the High Noon game? Why can't I play High Noon for my T11 material? I loved High Noon. I don't care if it's repetitive. I don't care if it's the same shit. Just come up with something stupid like that, and I'd love to do it. I'd love to do it. It's just like these whole red push buttons, like go play with zombie. I don't know. It's just incredibly. We're 2.5 years in, man, making $1 billion. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Give us something. Give us a little, like, these. You know how much better it would make the game if you just gave us these, like, little fun mini games, just like cool, like, mini stuff. It doesn't have to be complex. It doesn't have to be nuts. You know what I mean? Just have it be like a little something that we could do. Like High Noon is a perfect example of it. I thought High Noon was fun. It's and it's so simple. Bounce bullets off walls, hit zombies, cool. But it's better than just clicking buttons. I mean, I don't know. I just I feel like you have Frontline Breakthrough. I mean, that's why you play the game, right? Isn't Frontline Breakthrough the main reason you come play? Right? Isn't that what you signed up for? You just signed. Don't tell me you don't like Frontline Breakthrough. That's what you signed up for. You saw the ad. You knew that's what you wanted to play. But no, I mean, Frontline Breakthrough is fine. Like, I think that's good to give people, I personally don't like Street Rush. But honestly, I didn't like Street Rush because they didn't even come up with a new course. Like, they just gave you the same courses. It was the laziness that I didn't like. I thought they could have at least changed the course for Street Rush if they were going to do it, because otherwise, I don't know, it's shitty rewards anyway. So, change the course up a little bit at least. But okay, it is what it is. But I'm just saying, this T11, I mean, really, if you guys are out there and you didn't hit T11 yet, boy, have you got a treat coming for you. This challenge boss thing is really crazy. Like, you hit challenge boss, for those that don't know, and these little troops show up here, right? And so you think you're gonna do something, like, but you just hit this button, and you're either strong enough to beat him, and he flies off the screen, or you don't, and he kicks you back. That's it. There's your game. That's the mini game. And if you do well, you watch that 100 times, over and over and over again. There's nothing to it, And these things have been out for a while, for months. I was gonna go back and look, like, when I started the T11s, and then I was like, I did. I'm sorry, I did look, because I was gonna kind of look to see, did I do everything on live and, like, paste it together on what I did. Then I'm like, forget this. I was all over the map, like, not a ton of organization early on for me when I did the T11 stuff, so it's not like I can go to a specific spot and grab it. I'm all over the map. And like, I did some percentages here. It looks like I did some percentages maybe not on live, because all of a sudden I jump up. I don't know what I was doing. But it was a long time ago. All right, let's see. Where are we going for Meteorite? I got to make sure I have my base, because hold on, let me make sure I have yeah, see, I don't have my teams right. Let me get my teams right here. Yeah, by the way, I'm over 86 now. 86.06. I toppled 86 this week doing what? It did increase something. I went up. I know my mastery has gone up. Tech day. I don't usually do tech day live. So my mastery, for those that are curious, my tank mastery is up to 58%. We started this. I do not buy Valor, and we started this mastery on February 1st. February 1st, we started tank mastery. So I am tracking the mastery to see how long it actually takes somebody who doesn't spend money. And I do caveat, I did buy, I think, 2 trains for 1,000 a piece. But come on, I mean, 1,000 a piece. I usually get 10 to 12,000 mastery. So we're going to continue to go through without buying to see from start to end how long it takes for me to do the mastery. So it's February. It was actually February 1st, which I didn't plan that. It's just a clean day that I started it. So February 1st, we go, and now we have to see how long it takes us. And we got 58% right now. And I think like 58%, and I am about halfway through the Valor, something like that, at 58%. I checked on the Captain Hedgehog website, and I'm around 60% or something is around the halfway point, because obviously the Valor costs a little bit less on the first half than it does in the second half. It's not crazy, though. I don't know exactly, but we're really close to it. It's like 62% or something like that, and then it splits half and half. So my guess is we'll probably be done in the same amount of time it's taken us to get here. So I probably have another 2 months left. So my guess is this tank mastery is going to last for most of the season, for season 6. So I won't be done with tank mastery until the end of the season, be my guess. And for those that are wondering, if you want to see what I'm on for gear, so gear has been coming along on my third team for tank. So we now have my first team. I'm all reds, so that's done. So then we look at the second team. Second team air. We are almost all reds. Wait, I'm over here. So, I'm sorry, that's my tank. The wrong one. Here's my air. My air is almost, you see here, almost all reds. So I have a gun on Lucius and a gun on Carly left. But I actually moved that over to, I started to move the defensive guns over to my tank. So I could have taken that last red and put it on air and complete air, but I'm not. I'm going to instead start dividing these prints up, my mythics at least, up a little bit. So I have at least, let's talk regular prints. I'm just about done. I think the only dot I have left is Marshall's last 4th dot and his shield. That's all I have left. So I'll complete that. Otherwise, all my main dots are done on tank. I have, the gun on defense, and gun on Marshall. And if you're building a team, really, guys, especially tank team, that's how you should look. You should not worry about your guns on your defense or your gun on Marshall. You're not getting much out of that. So I would not worry about those 3. Those are the remaining 3 that I have. And we'll push those now, because they're really like, I have the first team, second team done. Now my third team is just about done with prints. So I will have that done. And then we'll start putting mythics on my tank team here. Like I said, I'll probably take a couple more from air. Like I may take, I don't know what I'm going to take yet. I might take defensive. I don't know. I might take the defensive hero chips. I don't know. I like having the chips on them, for extra defense, but I think I'll play around a little bit. Maybe I'll sandbox that a little bit to see how everything works out. But either way, I can tell you I saw a great battle report. I'd have to pull it out that was showing like gear isn't all that. Oh, I think, you know who I think it was? I think it was free to play. I think free to play Miller beat somebody who didn't have all reds. Let me see. Let me pull that up. It was a really good win right here. I'm pretty sure it was him I was looking at. Yeah. Yeah, so look, he won this battle, right, against somebody, and it's a missile versus missile right here. And now watch when you see how it's built. So he doesn't have Adam to 30, but everybody else in this battle is at 30 exclusives. But look at the gear, right? So this person is full reds. Just about. I mean, you know, odd that they picked Adam's radar to not do. But okay. No, why? McGregor's gun is more important than Adam's radar. But okay, so you look at his build here, his defense that he's building with his radars. He's only has, I think, Adam's chip here. I think everything else is at 4. Oh, okay, there's 3 here. All right, so just about done with all his gear, but not quite, right? But look, he won this battle. He won this battle. Now, this is a rarity. Usually you see, you can just look at gear and say, oh, based on gear alone, that fight is over, right? But also, it's not like his gear isn't strong. He has his gear fully developed, just about. It's just he's losing some of the gear is just straight up counters. So some of the gear is not going to necessarily maximize its full potential in a missile versus missile fight anyway, because it's not a counter battle. So it's not fully advantage. But you can see here the game essentially gives them a 0.7 advantage. But that's not the interesting part. Anyway, that's just showing you kind of a breakdown of how somebody can win with full gear and not reds to win a battle. But here's what I thought was really good for Miller. Watch everything else in this fight when you see the breakdown here. So drone, he's got a little bit of an advantage in drone, 12.6, 12.5, but not the level, because that's level, not the chips, right? There's a little bit of a bump here difference because he's got a level 10 and he's advanced a little bit in his components. He's got a combat boost advantage. And you'll see a little bit of an advantage in the attributes, which is probably coming out of his advantage in tactical. And a little bit of an advantage here in special training. This isn't much, you know what I mean? Like, you get like small, tiny bumps. But in a fight like this, where he has some deco, his battle cards, he has some here, 0.5. See, it's like little at a time, like these little advantages here. 14.5 instead of 14. It's all these little advantages here that make up enough for him to overcome not being 30 on his exclusives where he's losing 0.5 and not being 100% red. It's an incredibly good win. Incredibly good win by free to play Miller here at that column. I don't know why he changed his name. I like free to play Miller better, but yeah, free to play Miller had this is a great win. Like I said, very rare you see the combination of exclusive and gear overcome, and you could tell. Look, he barely got through it. He barely scraped through it, but he did. He did by just nickel and diming everywhere else, essentially. And then he barely, oops. He barely was able to sneak through that. So good win, good win. But it also just showcases like these things can be overcome. You can overcome something like this. Now, let's not take it too far. You know, You can't have a completely shit gear squad and really overcome that. It's really difficult. The other person has to be incredibly weak in order for you to overcome it, because a weaker person will be able to beat you if their gear is better than your gear. That's just a normal concept. You know, like right now, I can take my gear off of my team and be beaten by a crap ton of people. It's wild the difference that you'll have in battle results just based off of gear. And I did this. You guys could have seen this over the last few months as I was building my third team, trying to make tank actually valid, trying to have those fights. You guys saw it. It was an absolute nightmare. All the battles I was fighting, I could not get anything going because my gear was terrible on tank until I built the gear out. And really, I had my chip, and I don't want to take away from chips because chips are incredibly important, but I had my 8th chip completed. And what I will say about chip is, although they are incredibly important, and they do provide an incredible amount of power and defense, what it did not do is carry your team. It's not at the explosiveness of gear and exclusives. And I think that's important as you're building to understand that it's really priority, that gear is priority. And then those exclusives are going to be priority. You're going to see there are difference makers in fights, you know, based on those skill sets and moving up. So how you build is incredibly important when you're looking at that. I say how you build. Like, you can run out and get 7 stars at any time on chips. I mean, come on. You're free to play in low spend. It's hard to build chips anyway. It takes you a long time. I just think in your head, understand kind of the power differential of how when you're building a team, the importance. I'll put another thing in front that made a huge difference, and that's mastery. At this level, as we complete all of our gear and tech and stuff, when we look at this, mastery is playing such an important role as you move forward. Now, this is team 1 stuff I'm talking about, we're having a conversation on, so please don't overextend that and move it to your like team 2. I still see people moving mastery and working on their team 2 mastery instead of finishing siege and defense. Like, and I don't mean necessarily, I say finish, but I mean, you don't have to necessarily get it 100%. You can leave some of these things. Like, you can just not go after this stuff and skip down to complete this. Make sure you're getting the damage, you know, the death rate stuff out, the power out of these battles. The attack increases, the defense increases, the hit point increases. So important in siege and so important in defense to get that for your T1. Again, we're prioritizing T1. But when we talk about mastery, why it's so important, there's so many good things in here that make it valuable. So let's not even talk about the damage reduction. That's incredible, right? When you think about this damage reduction, you can't sit here and watch all VIP 18s and 17s and everybody that's spending on deco. What do they always tell you to do? Go look at anybody who has that deco chart that they're advertising around and trying to help people, saying, hey, this is the deco you should be working on. Go look at what the top items are. It's not a coincidence. It's damage reduction. It's damage reduction. So when you look at mastery and you think like, wow, how important is mastery? How many points am I getting from mastery? As you're increasing this and you're getting damage reduction, 2.5, my next level is 2.5%. Shit, all those decos that they're telling you to work on, what do you think those are valued at? Those aren't even close. You can't get those. Is it 2026? Yeah, look at this. Look at the damage reduction here. Look as we move forward. Level 6 is 2.5%. It would take you level 7 to get 3% damage reduction from this. Now, granted, you're getting Hero and Overlord tech, but still, this is the percentage that everybody's telling you. Prioritize deco, prioritize deco. Yeah, right. This is what they're after, right? Well, listen, you're going to get that for free when you do mastery. You're going to be able to pump that right the hell up. And you look at like a finished mastery. Come on. And you come in here and look at the difference. 5%. We just made a big deal out of 3%. Imagine what 5% is giving you. So big. So if you're wondering why your team Like when you fight, this is big when I talk about counters and I say, hey, you're going to have to build a second team to survive your wall. The game changes as you build a second team. And everybody rolls their eyes like, oh, yeah, I'm never going to build a second team. Free to play, I can't get anything and blah, blah, blah. Listen, eventually you will. Eventually these things are going to start happening and you're going to get gear and you're going to get exclusives. And yeah, as you play, if you decide to play this game for a long period of time, 4 years, 5 years, as you build, it's going to happen. And the game's going to completely change when you get a second team. Like put something on your wall to protect. It not only protects like you to be able to survive battles, like harder battles that people that are stronger than you you're going to be able to defend now instead of just defaulting the game. Like think about how that game changes. Right now, your mentality is, oh, that person's way stronger than me. I'm taking my walls down. They can just port me because I'm not going to lose. Think about the mentality that changes that now you can say, hey, my second team is actually strong. Can I leave that on here and take this beating and lose 4,000 and have my team heal? You just got new gameplay. You just got new gameplay that you didn't have before. It literally changes the way you play this game. And I think people try to figure out a way, right? We got carried away with the pay to win portion of this game, and it's taking people a longer time to get to that part of the game than they probably would have liked, to experience, because everybody's kind of, free to play, low spend is kind of stuck in that where, got to take down my wall because I can't survive shit. I know you're stuck in that. And I'm obviously not talking to people that are like, seasons 1 through 4 right now. I'm talking more to season that are 5 through 6. You're going to start to see that right now. You are going to get done. You're getting exclusive 30s. You're starting to fill up prints, not mythics, obviously not mythics, but prints, just regular gold prints. And as you move forward, you're going to be able to build your team. Okay. And what you're going to find is the person that you're fighting, right? Even the second team, whatever. If you take a team and you're like, yeah, my second team can't do shit, right? It really sucks in a battle and I can't win. A lot of times, don't look any further than that second mastery. If you haven't even started your second mastery yet, forget about it. If that person completed their mastery and you haven't even started it yet, yeah, you're not going to win the battle. Because look at the stuff I'm showing you. Like mastery is so strong. It's so strong. So you have to be realistic when you're going these battles. Gear makes a big difference. Exclusive makes a big difference. Mastery makes a big difference. It's a huge indicator to look at. When you look at your battle report and you're looking to say, well, how the hell did that person beat me? And you look, because it's their first team, it's my second team, and they whooped my ass in mastery because they're 100% and I'm only, 50 or whatever, even 30. Then yeah, that's why. You didn't get the good stuff out of here. You didn't get the damage reduction yet. And by the way, this isn't the only spot. There's another one right here. It's 10% damage reduction. So pretty much you can add at that deco chart, you can add all the damage reduction up there, and it probably will be close to this that's realistic that you're going to get at level 3, deco that you're hoping to get to. Maybe if you're free to play low spender, dare I say you get something to level 4. Yeah, not anymore anyway. But deco's up. I would guess deco's probably the hardest thing to move, right? As free to play low spenders, I would think it's got to be. It's got to be the hardest thing in the game to move if you are free to play low spender, because everything else you get stuff for, like you can move your drone levels. I get it, you move your combat boost, but realistically, like, you move it. Nobody moves that fast, so it's not like anybody does. But as you slowly grind your chips up, that goes along with it. So Overlord, you get shards. Like, you're moving your Overlord, levels, your special training, even if it's in the 200s, 300s, you don't need it to be higher because you would only go as fast as your bond rating anyway. Like, your bond rating makes you do certain levels. That's all you need to stay at. So it's not like, I don't know that you're really caught anywhere, are you? Like, you're sitting on a bunch of bonds because you can't move your special training. I have not heard that issue. So I can't imagine that's going to be a problem. T11s are a grind, but people are at least unlocking them. And T11s just came out, by the way. So a fair comparison, when you install this game, pretty much, right? I don't know, it's not far after you have Deco available to you. It's just people can't move it. You can't do anything about it. Like, free to play, you just stare at it. You'd be lucky to install it. Think about you guys can't even get all the deco. Never mind improve the deco. You can't even get the deco to work on. So I have to believe for free to play low spender, the hardest thing to overcome is deco for folks. You know. So anyway, when they show you these charts that are showing you level 3s, level 4, level 5, you see how much that deco is, and they're making it such a big deal. That damage reduction, it's 10% in here. And that's just, we just talk about damage reduction. Don't forget, they also have mark size. Mark size is incredibly important in your units to push up your mark size. People paid for this before. Before Mastery, everybody, that's when they were like, hey, should I go buy Shirley as a Survivor? Because all she's really going to do is increase your mark size for the most part. A little bit of bump, I think, in attack power or something, or whatever it was. Maybe it's health points, I forget. She increased a little bit, but her main advantage is it worth it to bump my mark size? And here, guess what? You're able to do a mastery for free. So think how important that is. You're able to bump your mark size. So if you don't have that bumped and you're fighting somebody, that could be a different. You look at their units and their mark size, and you're like, oh damn. Can't do that either, so yeah, I fully think that's doing it. What is Brandon, you're in the chat telling everybody that's in my chat to go see your fight? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, brother? I don't know. Come see our fight. Who's fight? Your Alliance TRC1. Okay. You don't tell people to come see your fight. Give them a reason why they should. Let me help you promote a little bit. Give them a reason why. Why? We don't know who you are. We don't know why. Why sell us right now? I'm giving you the platform, sir. Go ahead. Sell us. Why should we care about your fight? Go ahead. Let's see what you got, sir. Your Alliance TRC1. Go on. Let me see. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee while Brandon tells us why we should go watch his fight. No? Door? Oofta? All right, well, I'll let you think about it. I was trying to help you out. I was trying to give you a platform and help you out. We want to see fight. I just don't know what the hell you're talking about. All right, so there's other great things in here. I mean, you're talking about hero defense boost. We're talking about attack boost. There's hit point. There's tons of things in this mastery. Just don't underrate it on the battle report when you're actually reading it. Because you can actually decide the battle that you're having when you're fighting a second squad. All right. So I know it's easy to look at that first page and say, oh, they're gear, oh, they're exclusive, oh, my team sucks. But if that mastery isn't developed, you're behind the 8 ball in developing the team. So one of the things I am still going through right now, as I'm showing you, is I'm still stuck at this like 59% or 58% tank mastery. So I'm still losing to folks. They're, especially stronger folks, because their mastery is developed. It's crazy. Brandon, you don't have to delete it, bro. It's all good. You can advertise it. I don't mind you telling people to go to your fight. I really don't. I just don't know what the hell you're talking about, man. I'm being sincere with you. I was trying to help you promote to the community if you want. I don't mind it. But at the same time, we don't know what the hell you're talking about. Unless you're on the wrong stream. I don't know. So I had a battle yesterday in here, and let me show you. Like, I just fought Smoothie, right? Okay, so he's 423 million power. 423 million power, right? And so if you look at this, even trying to fight somebody like him, he's 63% tactical, right? So I'm 0% tactical. So when you're behind the 8 ball on tech, it becomes a huge problem that you can't make up. Like you're trying so desperately to make up the disadvantage you're at. But I mean, in this fight, it's silly. It's disadvantages everywhere. But like this is 111 million missile right here, and I was able to survive that one. 6159. So not a fun way to survive. 6159, but still not a poor. Now I can tell you the reason why I bring this up is because if you went a couple months ago, before I had done anything to my tank squad, I would have lost this battle. There's no way my tank squad, he even leaving here, going into this battle, my tank squad probably wouldn't have even been able to beat his 30 million missile. Not to mention I wouldn't have taken this much from him, but my tank squad was garbage. So, like, just having the third squad now to be able, I used to not put a third squad on. Listen, I was a high spender. Season 5, I'm trying to think. I think season 5, like, when did I start putting my third on my wall? I want to say it was something like season 5. It was somewhere around there, maybe season 4. End of season 4, I started to play around a little bit, but it really, I wasn't set it and forget it until like maybe 2 months ago, when I was just finishing up the tank and it started getting stronger. So about 8 weeks ago, I would say probably right after I started this mastery, my gear was filled, my exclusives were 30. I had just started my mastery, and I was like, okay, I'm going to leave my tank on my wall now because it's at least beneficial. But now I'm definitely leaving, I leave 3 on the wall, and then and then somebody beats me, and then I quickly have to shuffle to take all 3 off the wall, by the way. And shuffle over. All right. So anyway, we're moving into, if you have any questions, just message me on Discord, and you don't have to send a payment. Imagine that. All right. So we have 161, 133, and 102. That we have in this battle with us. So we will we'll see how this goes. For those of you that are struggling to do boxes to get your honor points, incredibly important to make sure you're getting your boxes. I know some of you struggle to get them and capture enough. I would say you really need to work with, hopefully you can. You really need to work with your server. Like, if you're in a weaker alliance, right? Don't be shy in an event like Meteorite. You can't do it yourself, and you're gonna hate the event. I understand it's difficult when you're low spending and free to play on this event because you can get picked on. It's so easy, right? They set it up. In all fairness, it's not the people's fault. The event is set up that way. So it's really not the people. I know you're pissed at people. I get so many messages, whatever, but it's the way the game is set up. Like, they tell you, like, go take from others, and I'll give you more points for it. So they're telling them to do it. They're giving them reason to. It's the only time really that the game benefits. Kill event is fine, but you make your own choice. You can get kills anywhere, right? This is the time in this game where it's like, hey, please go prey on the weaker. We will give you a great benefit for doing it. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Like in kill event, you can say, yeah, that's what people do in kill event, but that's your own fault. You can shield. The game gives you a shield. You're forgetting to put it on, or you're not putting it on. That's why you're losing, and you're pissed at everybody else for clearing you. But at any time, if the troops mattered that much to you, use your shield, man. Use your shield in your timing. Set alarms. You set alarms for mobile squads and everything else. Set an alarm for a shield. You're pouring it and you're blaming everybody else for it. But come on. That's the way the game's played. Set a shield. They give it to you. In this game, there is no set of shield. You sit out there and you set a shield, you can't get all your points. So they force you to go on the inside. And then when they get on the inside, then they penalize you because they're like, hey, if you're stronger, go beat up the weaker. It's you know what I mean? It's the only really way that you see this. where the game's literally in the rules, they're being like, yeah, prey on the weak to get more points. Yeah, just kind of what it is. So I could understand why you're upset about it, people, but it's just what the game does. What the game is doing. All right. I have no clue who's in this thing. We're gonna find out. Do I have any of my team popping in here? I don't even know my team's signing up, so if you do, I have to find out what side we were on. I'm sure we said. All right, Black Love's over here. I'll go support Black Love. Oh, my team popped in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How's somebody here with a shield? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is going on here? We got a glitch? It doesn't show them with a shield here. Either way, we have a glitch, right? Oh, there it goes. It's gone. That was wild. You guys saw that, right? That was kind of wild. And here's 130 already. 133. Make import. Here you go. Here's a perfect example. You got this person is what? 279 and this person is 432. You know? And there you go. Look. But, you're mad at them. You'd be like, "Yeah, well, look, they're picking on somebody who's weak." But again, now they're just taking troops. Again, the other thing that they do that people get mad, like maybe troops are getting taken and people keep hitting somebody or whatever. But if you leave your wall up, the other thing is they put Meteorite on kill event. So like the goal of kill event is to get troops or get kills, right? So if you're leaving your walls up, that could be why people are doing it too, But I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit of a misunderstanding there that I don't really think it's the game's fault. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't really think it's the player's fault. I think that's just the game. You know when they say don't hate the player, hate the game? I think that's it's their fault. So 133. I'm not familiar with 133. A couple strong. You got a strong account right here. MIR 288. They got some strong accounts. They look pretty good. Yeah, good little server here. Shout out to 133. Looking pretty good. Not bad. And I think this is probably their big one. Yeah, MIR right here. This is their guy right there. I think it was 348, something like that. And we got 161. Who's in this? 306, 304, 285. They got a bunch of 200s. They're pretty good too. Pretty good server there. T1. I'd rather let things like go 102. Oh wow. Okay. Now 102 must be. Let's see what 102's got cooking. 102, yeah, 312, 276, 275. Yeah. Yeah, a bunch of good stuff happening here. Pretty good. 102 is pretty good too. Pretty good. All right. So, hanging out. Let's see. Maybe we'll go start some trouble. What do you think? Start some trouble? Get in here. Okay. Do we start hitting one? I don't know if we're supposed to be friends with people or not. I have no I keep telling Doberman, habitual line stepping. I'm always habitual line stepping. I don't know these things. Just start fights. I don't really care. Okay. Who's this? Oh, you good. Who the hell? Hockey sticks. Coming after me, hockey sticks? How about you took that one and I'll take that? How about that? Huh? You gonna take theirs? Cool, I'll time it over here. Come over. Time you get that one. uh, hockey sticks out. Hockey sticks is habitual line stepping too. All right. Let's go let's just defend the team instead today, huh? Let's make some fun out of this. Always the same thing, very boring. Like, getting the bases. I get very bored with it over a while. The same shit. But it's fighting. So let's get interesting. Let's get some teleports here. I don't know how many teleports I have. I got 6. So let's get a few teleports. All right. And let's go defend the team. How about that? Let's do that. That'll be fun. All right, let's look. Who's hitting our team? Nobody right now. This person. Oh yeah, there we go. I love this game because I don't know how strong anybody is. I don't know. See, I don't know how strong that guy is. In this game, I can tell you, I just attack people. So I don't care your strength. I don't look at how strong you are. I just go and attack people. So I'm waiting to see he's hitting this person here. Let's take a look at how strong they are. They looks like they got a missile and they're surviving 81 missile. My missile's doing fine, but then it falls to air. So he took off. Difficult to switch. That's why I need all 3 teams so I can just switch easier. My tank has a lot of gear on it. I should just start trying to throw my overlord on there and see what happens. I tried it last week. Just it's not show ready yet. All right, so one of the things also, watch this button here, this heal and attack button, because it always goes over it. It drives me nuts. All right, here's one. Who's this guy? And he looks like he's half dead. Know who he was attacking, but he was attacking our team, so he's got to go. There you go. Right? Who's next? Oh, this is that big guy? Oh, Peanuts got him. Oh, he moved. Peanuts started hitting him, and he moved in a hurry. Did you see that? Peanut is Peanut's badass, man. Yep, that dude took off. That dude was like, peace out. I'll leave your team alone. That was good shit. Who we got over here? This guy was hitting our team. All right. Allow me to introduce myself. All right. Who's next? Who are you going after? You're just collecting. All right. Who's next? All right. We got another one. Oops. Keep hitting the damn wrong button. Ooh. I meant, but that was 5,800, so I'll gladly hit that again. Oh yeah, I'll take that all day. We exchanging troops, then your hospital is going to be up in a hurry. Either your hospital or you're using speed ups. Oh, now you're testing me. You're going to burn back, and I'm going to beat you there because my number 2 is not too shabby. Boom. Yeah. Hang around. Keep hanging around. Keep hanging around. Up. You didn't. Yeah, wise move. Wise move. He just lost like 20,000 troops to his hospital. So he was either using speed ups or his team was healing him, one or the other. But all right, who's next? Defense City. All right, here's another one. I'm not even looking at power of these people. I don't really care. It is what it is. Oh, 71. You know, if I liked 58, you know I'm loving 71. Stick around there, buddy. Keep picking on 118. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what All right, who's up? Who's next? Another one. You're moving over here now? All right. Wouldn't mind another 7,100. Oh, you took off. Where'd you go? All right. Lay. What the hell? What are you doing? Are you outside the Can I even hit people that are all the way out there? I mean, what the hell? I didn't think people hit outside. I didn't think people outside people were even hitting inside people. That's a thing? You took 4 from him? Can I hit that son of a bitch? Being out here? Oh, I'll tell you what. That's new to me, but I didn't realize you could even do that. I thought you couldn't collect out of there. Why was 4 going to that person if they're I thought you couldn't collect. I don't know. You guys got to teach me the outside the line rules. I don't know what the border rules are over there. Don't tend to be on the border. Anyway, let me go back to my team. I'll have that conversation after. We look pretty good. Nobody. Oh, this guy was attacking us. So seems like a good one. All right. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? This makes it more fun. I gotta tell you what, I'll use about a friggin' million teleports. I probably got to go get some more. I use about 1,000,000 of these things. But it just makes the event more fun. I get my points. Defend the team. It's better. Everybody's clean right now. So far, so good. Team's looking healthy and happy. Up. We got a line stepper. Where you at? Yep. Don't rush back. No need to rush back. Boom. And a boom. Oh, you're going after me? That's a mistake. Because now I send my number 2. That's going to take another one. Then I send my number. Yep, there you go. Don't attack the team. Attacking anyway, all the way. Oh, you attacking Segi? Oh, you damn sure shouldn't be attacking Segi. Tell you that. All right. Who's next? I wish just just refreshed without me having to I think I need to bring up the log each time because it like you know what I mean? It won't automatically refresh, which is kind of up. Yeah, see how many things go on? It doesn't refresh. Boy, these people just trying to pick on the low ones, huh? Eat it. Eat it. Yeah, there you go. What else we got? You're suffering a defeat over here. Is this where I am? Isn't that this guy? Oh, he just moved to and no. Macho, you're killing me, brother. Oh, I can't use that. I can't use speed ups. There's another one coming after the team. I come after you. See, I told you. I have no clue who the hell I'm fighting. I don't check. I don't check beforehand. That's boring. They could be. That dude could be incredibly shy. I have no clue. I don't care. He hit our team. He hit our team, so I hit him. Let's see. Let's see. Can I switch? What is he? Oh, he's air. Oh, he's already air. Must be pretty strong air. I mean, the second team. You know what? Look at this. How about that for what I tell you about second teams? Look at the difference. I'm whooping that guy's first team, right? Like 81 to 86. I'm beating him first team. Okay, my missile thing. But then when you get into your second team, his second team is 71. See how that works? See how much that holds up? Incredibly strong. Important. I'm telling you, changes the game. And it doesn't have to be 80 million, 90 million. It could just be like decent, like something like that, like a 70 million squad. It will change your game. I'd love to know like his mastery. His tank. What's his tank mastery? What are his masteries? Look at that. See what I mean? He has 100% tank mastery and 100% air mastery. Incredibly powerful. Just told you about those. Just told you about those. Now, I bet you what was he, tank? So I bet, what was I? Oh, no, I can't. There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, he got hit twice. I wish there was a refresh button on this screen. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't use my powers for personal things. Because I'll tell you what, like I always ask what the public wants to try to get the game to change to what would make it better for everybody. Because personally, the shit that I want is completely different than what you wouldn't care about. Like you don't need a refresh button on the record screen. You know what I'm saying? But for me, like I have to keep hitting record and going back and forth. I would like to be able to just refresh there, but I'm not going to ask for that because what the hell? We're going to help like 4 people by doing that? It makes no sense, right? Makes more sense to go after things like the teleport, the alliance teleports or random teleports on the screen so you can port away faster. You know, so I don't use my powers for my own. I know you do. I know you do. Compliance is all upset because he still has to click. Why can't I go to this? Damn. Oh, he's actually winning that battle, so I don't need to help him. Yeah, compliance was compliance upset because he has to click on his arms race boxes, right? Wasn't it? Yeah, his arms race boxes. He has to still click them individually. Oh, compliance. You're hilarious. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. He often brings up great points. It's just funny. He's funny. He's a funny bitcher. He always likes to bitch, but funny. Funny bitch. All right, this guy, look at him. Oh, son of a bitch, you jerk. Go ahead, come after me. Come at me, Kumblina. Too bad. The hell are they, by the way? Oh, I hit him twice, so he got 86. Oh, he's got a damn tank on his wall. Oh, stop it, Kablina. You ain't beating shit. Better go check my hospital. Yeah, look at my hospital. I'm not paying attention. You ain't beating shit, Kablina. There you go. He's gone. Okay. Told you. Told you I don't care. I'm not looking at anybody. That's kind of the fun of it, right? Like, what's the fun if I know what kind of power they have? Maybe they're 200 million. Maybe they're 400 million. Oh, you're coming at me? Come at me, Koo. Come at me. Coming at me again, Koo? Come on. I'll hit you with the number 2. Bam! Hit you with the number 2 pencil. Boom. I need my team to heal up here. Hit that like button. Come on, team. Oh, these are some good kill day points, I'll tell you that right now. Oh, you coming at me again? All right, well. This is stubborn. He's just stubborn. Like, don't be like this, please. See, they reported away. My team's not healing me. I have to speed up. Maybe not. It could be that not that many people are on. There we go. We're getting a little carried away here with the hospital, so get this in line. We'll reduce it a little bit more. Get a little bit faster. Take a little coffee sip break. Man, I should have reduced it like 2,000. I mean, this is crazy. I thought more people were on, but maybe not. Heal it up. Heal it up. One more. Give me one more person. All right, thank you. We're going to reduce this thing and really just make this go faster. And that's all you need to do, by the way. Like, all you need to do is just reduce it. I just thought more people are on. See how much faster it goes if you just do it at like 1,200 increments when you're trying to do it. It's, I was just trying to do things quick. Sometimes you have everybody on and you can heal. You'll find you can heal like 4,500 at once, like 5,000, like real quick, just goes right through. That person's gone. All right, we're waiting for our next fight. Waiting for our next fight. See, more fun than just like randomly just picking on people. Like nobody coming. And just doing this, by the way. Did I get all my boxes? Just doing this, just having fun here. I don't know if I did or not. Oh, I got one more left. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah. You're the latest, so you get it. Oh, what happened, dude? Oh, that was a terrible story. That was a cautionary tale. Oh man, that was tough to watch. Where are you going? Can I fit in here? Oh, Bob, did you move? Bob, I thought maybe Bob. Bob moved at the same time as this red person popped in. So, I'll do this one. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, this is actual fighting out here. Oh, Panthers in battle. So we'll join you in a second. Hold on. Maybe I'll go. Let me go hit Mir towards the end here. Where the hell is Mir? That was their number one person, right? That was this person here. Yeah. So we're getting towards the end. $13.91 is what I get from Mir. $13.91. His first team. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Are we going to survive his first team? We should be able to, but yeah, let's see. He is able to get 4,000 from me. So I'm good. I'm not moving from him. Mir ain't gonna move me. And Mir's like 336 million, I think. So 93.8. His team's 93.8 missile. Missile on missile. 6. But listen, if missiles he moved. I was gonna say, if I can get him to hang out with me, then he's not out killing the rest of my team. So if I can annoy him, which I'm pretty good at. So we'll see if I can annoy Mir a little bit to waste time on me. Oh, I keep hitting to go out here instead. People are already fighting out here. Meteorite's not done, so I don't know why people are out. Winning that battle. We got our last bucket. We got our 5,000 honor points. Putzing around and just having fun. Oh, I just saw you. I just saw you. You got caught red-handed. Oh, that's not going to play well for you. Right before the end, too. That is not going to play well for you. Oh, my God. Look at you. Look at UXW. Oh, how awesome is that? That is this team. You guys just saw live what this team is awesome at. Just all of a sudden we were here, one person got attacked, you saw 3 just pop in, right? Awesome. They just got surrounded and pelted like 4 at a time. So much fun. So much fun. Gotta love it. Gotta love person. Gotta love the team. Love it. Love it, but I can't even. Your like thing is off the. Oh, you don't have. Why didn't you have one? Oh, there's send wishes and birthday. You're trying to hit him on his birthday? That's not nice. Who the hell is this? Yeah, good night. Good night. Port. All right. There we go. A little different fun kill day instead. Hopping around, defend the team. We have two more. We have next week too. Maybe we'll take a poll if that's more fun to watch than like a traditional meteorite going around, because I don't know, it's more fun to me. It's more expensive, but to hop around with all these advanced teleports. But it's certainly more fun to do. I can tell you that. Defend and play Gambler's Choice. We still have people around. These are probably all dead bases. They are bugging out. They're bugging out. All right, so now I think we gotta heal the last of our troops now so that we can go maybe do some kill event here. How do we do with troops? Oh, pretty good. I started with about 50 something. I have less troops because I'm engineer right now. Kind of sucks. To have less troops when I worked and spent all that oil on those drill grounds, but it's all good. It's all for the season at this point. So season's coming up, 2 weeks. I used it for Canyon Storm, and what are we at now? We're at 42. Yeah, so I think I was around 52, 53 when I started. So I probably lost about 10,000 in Meteorite. So I have no clue who this is, but they left. They left. So first we have to protect the house. So oh yeah, they're right there. Perfect opportunity. Oh, you so lucky. I can't get over here. Oh, can I right here? Actually. $6,000. Oh damn, I'll take that. My second team will do good that. Yeah, see, second team 32. Keep filling that hospital on them. They won't be able to heal at that rate. C64. So they're either going to use speed ups or they're going to take off in a hurry. So see, there you go. That's really the goal, is you just get them the hell out of here away from our other teams and just, stop bothering our other teams. That's the goal. So if you can't beat them, it's difficult necessarily sometimes to make somebody move. But if you try to fill their hospital real quick where they're wasting speed ups, then they'll move. Oftentimes, like 3,200 is really pushing it, but it becomes the battle of like, you're not doing it to win, you're doing it to make a move. Oh, no. Shielded. Who's hanging out here? Shielded. Okay. Looks like the house is safe. So now let's go move our. Let's go move to other. Let's go invade. We just talked about trying to fill up that hospital. Oh, I don't know who snuck around, who was doing that, but somebody just walloped me. Who the hell just walloped me? Is that guy? Was that guy that strong? Oh, yeah, I thought it was. I was like, somebody just hit me that wasn't right. It was Leonida. I was like, something going on here. Because that didn't feel right. All of a sudden, I saw my hospital go up. Like, whoa! Hey, 5,000. Yeah, I was like, holy shnikes, that dude's way too strong. When you see how strong that dude is, that's not like a mess around guy. That's not like Smoothie where you can hang around and just play and take hits like we were doing. No, Leonardo's real strength. Like he's like he's 111 million. So actually, that wasn't probably he hit me a bunch. Yeah, he's 123 million. He's hitting me at 123.6 million. So yeah, that'll kill me in a hurry. Freaking Leonida. And then on top of it, I was attacking, so I had my one out on top of it all. So I was trying to fend fend Leonida off with my second and third team on my wall. That didn't work well, to say the least. Um, where is the SOB? I didn't even see him. I don't even see him. I better make sure I have a teleport handy. I don't even see him around there. He snuck in, sneaking around. Probably watching the stream. Probably what he's doing. That is the disadvantage that I have in sharing some of this stuff sometimes. They know exactly where I am. I don't know where they are. They shield up and run a rally on that dude. They all They all have protection because they got Leonida around, so he's protecting them. Can't do nothing with Leonida hanging around. Gotta give it time. You gotta snipe. You gotta snipe. With the oh yeah. Yeah, see Leonida carrying them right now. We're still up 1.2 right now, and Leonida's got 185 million, so carrying them out right now. But I mean, I think, did we win yesterday? Oh yeah, it's 9-0. But this is the important day. So we'll go around Leonida and check if well, did he just, but it wouldn't matter because my one was out. Oh yeah, that dude don't scare me. He's fine. I didn't care about him. This one is the one you gotta watch out for. 123 million. Heaven's sakes. That's wild. That's wild. All right, I think it's been 5 minutes. We could probably pop out and pop in. Where's the return? What did they do with the return button? Where's the return button, guys? What am I nuts? Did they get rid of the return button, or is it just a glitch? You guys have the return button? I have no return button. This isn't. I came over to KMM. Didn't I? This is 124. Yeah, I'm on 120. You guys see this shit? You know, they have always at the top. They have return to 118, so you can get back to your original server. It's always right at the top of the screen. How the hell are you supposed to get back to your server? You got to go literally search that thing out. I don't think they have it in 8. What are you talking about? Yes, they have. But I've had it. Oh, I don't think that's right compliance. I got to go back and watch one of my other things. I've seen it where they have return to 118. That hasn't been gone for 7 months. Because that's how I would get home. I don't know how you're even supposed to get home. Because I got one. That's wild. This is the other versus server, bro. This is our versus opponent. We're on 124 right now. Oh, unless you know what I could have done? I could have poured it into. No, it says I'm on 124, and it won't let you go into the neutral zone or whatever anymore. That's wild. It's not a non-versus server. It's my versus opponent, bro. I had to use an Alliance teleport to get back. I'm not sure. Oh. Is that Leonida? Yeah, go ahead, hit me. Ah! You burning? You deserve it if you are. You deserve it. I don't have enough of the team on right now. He gets me once, he gets me twice, and then he burns. So he can hit me twice, but then he burns twice. Clear me twice, and then he burns with 123 million. Pardon me, you wonder why they stopped allowing you to buy packs. Probably because an 86 million person and a 70 whatever my walls as a high spender doesn't do you any good against 123 million. Might be part of the reason. Might be. We keep talking about the Digital Rights Act is probably the reason. There might be something to this. There's no defense even from a high spender. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta check that out, bro. Cause I don't know how else I don't know how else you're supposed to get home. Last week I could have swore I had it last week where it was telling me how much time I had in my little clock to get back. I will I'll move around once guy watching the stream hunting. So once I can pay more attention to it. They're getting way too many points on me, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, move. Move, Meeks. I mean, yeah, like Peanut's the only one that can stop him. The 100, like I said, 120 something million. So seeing I can't stop him, that's for sure. Nothing I can do about it. We'll run some rallies on him. I shield if Peanut wants to run rallies. That's about it. See? Wait. Yeah, move. Move and shield. Yeah, yeah, Leo don't want no part of Peanut though. You ain't hitting Peanut. That's part of the problem. See? Hitting people with, it's all good arrow. Compliance. I gotta tell you, you're doing a terrible job. You just sent 55 messages telling me that I don't have the button. We don't have the button because it's an 8 server map. It's not a glitch on my end. And now you say, oh, I have it. Well, why didn't you check if you had it first? I told you I had it last week. I knew I had it. How does somebody get back from another server without a return button? Of course you have it. Doesn't make any sense. Logically, I had to use an Alliance teleport to get back. Bullshit. And that was my problem. I was looking for it when I was getting hit, and I couldn't find the damn button at the top of the screen. So I had to go click around for my advanced teleport, because I always look to the top here and click on a button. And that's why I went over into random. I'm like, where the hell is the button? I thought maybe they relocated it or they moved it or something, but no, I didn't get it. They should give me some friggin' compensation, if you will, for their little glitch. Even if they had, I had to use 1,500 diamonds to advanced teleport. What, advanced tele is free for who? For who? Who's advanced teleport for free? Not for me. 1,500 diamonds apiece. If you're in Meteorite, they give you free ones every five. Oh, Alliance teleport. Oh yeah, I'm saying not the Alliance one to come back. I'm worried about. It was when I was getting hit compliance and I wanted to use it to then return. Instead, I had to use the advanced teleport to move away from getting damaged before I could. You know, you don't have to. And that's why I said like a shortcut. People need shortcuts. People go through this stuff all the time. They need shortcuts to be able to get to their Alliance teleport and whatever, because they don't have the luxury like we do that have a bunch of advanced teleports and click around. They just end up losing all their drill grounds to it. So, yeah, it's a bunch of crap. I know it's a glitch of some kind. Bunch of bullshit. But yeah, we'll see. But I'm kind of stuck because I can't lose too many more troops. We all agreed to not use all the troops. We got the season coming up, so you don't want to lose too many troops. Right now I shouldn't have a problem. I should be able to fill my drill grounds without using a bunch of resources and stuff to have to do it, but I got to use resources on hospital and all this different stuff, so I don't want to use too many more resources with the season coming up. So, but I also have to protect from here. So, what a bunch of bullshit that is, huh? I didn't know it worked like 8. Dude, it's been working. That's how I've been doing it. How are you doing it? You're going Alliance. First of all, how is you're going Alliance, Assemble, Teleport, and that's faster than just hitting return? Why is that faster? You do return and you click. This is 3 clicks. That's 4 clicks. That's 4 clicks, man. I don't want to return now because Leonid is hunting. So I gotta wait. Can't go into the fire. See? Told you. $43 seconds. Finish my coffee anyway. I'm telling you, it's not faster, man. It's not faster to do 4 clicks than hit the return. Why is it still War Fever? Oh, jeez, right when I click off of it. There. Okay. Now I can experiment. No, so when I'm here, right? if I'm here, see how I have no return on my screen? There's no return to server on my screen. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. I have nothing. Wild. Oh, actually, it didn't even get... It only gets... It didn't get the whole thing. Ugh. Nightmare. Another. I'll get 200 diamonds, 300 diamonds. Dude, using return. The animation is much slower using return. I don't care about the animation, dude. I just care about moving. Like, it doesn't matter the animation as long as my base is out of being hit. The animation doesn't matter. I don't care that the screen takes longer for me to circle and arrive at my location. I want to get out of the fire if Leonardo's hitting me at that moment. Don't care about the animation. So I understand you're saying, like, whatever, you can go faster, but this is 4 clicks right here to get back to where I want to go to the Alliance is not faster. And that's what we're talking about. We're not talking about the, you know, like actually arriving in a spot. We're just talking about how do I bail out of a situation the fastest. The fastest way to bail out of a situation is to hit return to your server. It brings you right to your server, and then you click on a random spot, and then you're gone. But I can't try it, bro. I mean the whatever. I can try this. I can do this, but I'm telling you. See, there's your animation, and then you're coming right back. What I'm trying to say is the return to teleport button just comes up. You click it, and it brings you right to select your server. I can't do that right now. You're not getting that. I don't think it's faster. I can't test that, right? Like that's the point. You can't test it anyway. Because you don't have it. So I do it right now live and test it. I can't because there's no reason why people shouldn't have it. It should be at the top of your screen to return. And for me, and I don't know, maybe I have to do it on the phone versus PC as well, because things are way different when you have to click on them and do them on a mouse versus when you're doing stuff with your fingers and swiping and whatever. So it's a different game when you're playing on your PC versus your phone too. Yeah, but you just click, bro. You just if your base is wherever it is, it's looking to it does this, right? So if they return you and they put you here, then you do that, and then you're done. You return, like they turn you here, you go boom, and then you hit OK, and then you know what I mean. You're good to go. But I can't. This is a pointless conversation because you can't test the other side of the coin, and you just like you can only test one side. The point is, there's no reason why if that is actually not a glitch and it's something they're doing, it makes no sense why you would take another avenue for people to use to return to your server. It doesn't make any sense to remove it. Zero. All it does is you're doing it on purpose to slow people down, as far as I'm concerned, because it makes no sense. And you're doing the reverse of what we were trying to do. We were trying to make it faster by putting allow people to use the different teleports in here. Like to move around, like, hey, let me use an alliance teleport. Let me use a random teleport, in my inventory, and put it up here. Complete opposite we're doing if we're getting away from this. But I will assure you, I will test both and put them side by side and see which is faster to actually do. But the fastest one, if you use an alliance teleport, that's the fastest one because that's instant. So if that was right here to be able to click, that would be the fastest way to return to your alliance teleport. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, you know what else it makes people, you know what else it makes it harder? You know, it makes it harder to chase, 20 million bases and farming bases and people that are easy prey and easy to kill. Yeah, it makes it harder to kill them. That's what it does. That's okay. It should be harder to kill them. You know who it's not harder to kill? Stronger bases because they hang around and want to fight. So that's more entertaining. Fight the stronger bases instead of the farming bases, and then it'll be actually have a war. Everybody's burning these farming bases too easy. So, and you only get a certain amount. I just think people would use them more. I think when they're buried in the inventory, you're not using them. I know I think I've used a random teleport. I can't tell you how many times because it's just like it's crazy. You can't get to it. It's silly. So we end up using what do we use? We use the game makes so much money off advanced teleports. From us using advanced teleports. But anyway, I gotta write this down because I gotta look into this whole return nonsense. Or all right. I can't right now because for some reason the game has completely ripped that away from me. I don't know why. So weird. No. All right. In any case, let's go. I got to do account. I'm gonna do account review on from YouTube. I will get into this and figure this out at some point later. I'll test this and get into it. Let me see. What do I got? WWC. Let's go. Let's go. Oh shit, it's gone. Wait, what? Oh, are you shit? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. How cool is that? Oh, this is way cool. I mean, I don't know who Mike the Sage. Oh my god. I cannot right now, right here. What do we got? What do we got for gifts? What do we got for gifts? Come on. We're sending Mike to Sage something. What are we sending Mike to Sage? I mean, I'll show you in a second. I'll show you how cool. We got to send Mike to Sage a gift first. Where are we gonna find this guy? What server is he on? I wonder. I got to go to his server here. I'm gonna eventually figure out the memorize these things. Mike the Sage. He's 5-0 Warzone. Oh no. He's what? He's 1057. Part of the gifts after I don't know if you guys saw, but Hulk. I started the thread. Hulk sent me this cool ass gift. It was really badass. It's this. I'm gonna show you this. If you guys didn't see this, he sent me this celestial thing. This celestial throne. So cool. So cool. The way it pops on the screen and does it. Very cool stuff. How about a crown? What's cooler, a crown or a car? What would you rather receive as a gift? A crown or a car? I don't know. You guys tell me. Wish I could figure out how to do. Is there a way to do a poll in here? I probably don't know how to do it. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, we're gonna use this way more often. I don't use this enough. This is cool. Oh man, we're gonna do this all the time. So much easier. See if that works. All right, go ahead. Just do it in the poll. Don't let compliance have the only votes. Just vote in the poll and tell me. So I'll give it a few seconds and that will be what gift uh-oh compliance, you're back to 50-50. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, now there's no winner. So now I need somebody so he can actually get his gift. Back to 50. Crown or car? Crown or car? What would you rather receive as a gift? Not a romance one. Oh, crown. Crown's winning. Arrow. Uh-oh. Look out, compliance. Crown's taking over. Crown is taking over. All right. Give me a couple more votes. Compliance does not always win. You know who wins? The public wins. That's who wins. At least at the WWC, my man. Up right back to 50-50. You're getting nowhere. We're nowhere with the poll. Right back to crown. The crown's doing the crown is doing the poll. We're getting nowhere. We're driving in circles right now. No, we're not doing memberships. That I can assure you. We're damn sure not doing effing memberships. Bullshit. I'd rather not do this anymore than do memberships. That's wild. Last thing you'll see me do, ripping people off. Crazy. All right, so Crown's gonna win. Crown's winning. Oh yeah, Crown won. Done. Not waiting anymore. Boom. And Crown won. Done. He's getting a crown. What I was gonna give him anyway. What do I gotta do? Do I not have enough bricks? Gifting grants a recipient an extra 300. Oh, I don't know this. Oh, do I have? Oh, I have to buy the. Okay. It's so silly. So. Oh, they changed. You know what they changed to compliance? They changed the VIP. They changed the VIP points. Oh no, they're the same. No, they're the same. 2.5, because you get the same. The only thing difference is the alliance gift that you get, which is what it was before. Just keep trying to find different things that might have changed, but they look very similar, though. I got to be honest with you. Hold on, I gotta open open up and take my I gotta save my screenshot here so I can show this other screenshot. Now, let me see what the difference is between these two. All right. So if we're looking at, I can't put it same on the screen. That's okay. 50%, let's see. So 20%, 5%, 5%, 10%. Okay, so you get two, you for the mythic, you get a chance to have two of these instead of one. And then there's an SSR at 15%. A few more resources. You have a 55% chance of receiving. You have a chance to receive a VIP points for free and 100 diamonds. So this is the real difference, right? Between those two. What's the same? Oh, no, this is not the same. The mythic is different. All right, so either way. Let's just get the okay. There you go. Did he get his gift? Oh, look at this guy. This guy's getting this guy's getting tons of gift. Look, he's got a holy shit. He's got a mask. He's got 2 lions. He's got a castle, two of the blimps, 3 rockets, 2 cars. Oh, see, he didn't have a crown. He didn't have a crown. That was a done deal. Give him a crown. He didn't have one. There you go. All right. So, big fan, Mike the Sage. Big fan. All right. Let's get into isn't it, Ant? It looks pretty cool. I like it. I think that I think the line's pretty cool. That celestial thing was really cool to receive. So if you get one of those, you're gonna like that. All right, let me go back to the Discord and show you what Mike did. That was incredibly impressive. So, we have our hangout. Folks. And all that. All right. So let me go to my little screen here to make it show. Play show. So here's a Discord, right? So our main Discord, the WWC Hangout. So in here, they added new function here, and it's account review requests. So you click in account review requests, and in here, oh, it was I don't know what happened to the thread or how I got to that, but there was like there was an option to click into like what one you wanted to share, and there was one person right here that put it in, so they added this one in here as the only one right now. And so yeah, so this makes it so easy. We have all the screenshots right here and the message, so you can just come into account review requests and add right here how to submit. He even put a little guide in here for you to know how to submit. This is going to be fantastic. Oh man, I love it. I love it. Now, don't forget, if you want to submit, it costs $399.99. But listen, you will get attention. I will pay attention for 9 minutes and 36 seconds. Now, if you up it to the $400 or more package, I will give you another 2 minutes where you get to ask anything you. It's fucking stupid. All right, let's check out what we got here for Mr. Bearju, who submitted this. Hi, I would love if you would take a look at my account and let me know what I could be working on. I spend about 400 to 600 a month. I just finished season 2. My main is tanks. Wow, I love that your main is tanks. Oh, I love this. Big fan, by the way. More people don't do this. Really great work. Great work. No need to show that off. Good stuff. Okay. All right, let's see what you got, my man. Let's see. Tank is your main. Everybody to 5 stars. And you are season 2, entering the 3. Okay, got it. All right. Okay, this is better because now I can hit next. 400 to 600. Okay, gear. And okay, awesome work. Now that you're on Murphy, easily you're going to take him to 30. Incredibly important. So you're going to push Murphy to 30, especially your 400 to 600 a month. That's a no-brainer. You'll be able to accomplish that through either, what is it, the Battle Pass and anything that has the exclusives. You should just keep buying them up. I know you only get the 5 to 10 now, but with everything else that you get that you'll be able to spend on the Battle Pass, I think we just got done glittering offers, like 10 per day. So in a week, that's another 70. And then I'm sure Mobilization has like that 800 pack. So if you're missing out on the $100 one that you would normally buy, if you do that at all on the weekly, you can get some there as well. But listen, if you're in between season 2 and season 3, you almost got it. I would just recommend, what I have done in the past is I've always had my exclusive done for the prior season before I get into the new season. That's always been my goal. That may be a little bit harder to do now time-wise since they removed the weekly packs. You can still make up some of that time, but it's more money to try to do it through Mobilization. And as a high spender, I would recommend that you do that, though, for at least make sure your top 2 teams are completed for exclusives before you get into the next season. It's a little bit more money now, but the exclusives are so important. And getting into the new season being strong is incredibly important. So I would make sure that you're doing that. Third team, especially after season 2, you don't care. You can slow roll the third one, and you can actually fall behind. Don't be afraid to fall behind in your exclusive for your third team. You now have the opportunity of knowing that we stopped exclusives. So you just have to make it to season 5, and they're done. And then after season 5, you'll be able to do whatever you want. Even 400 to 600, you're not going to be able to develop a third team solidly by the time you end up at the end of 6 anyway, spending at that range. If you continue to spend at that range, eventually you will. But listen, you don't really have to worry about your third team right now. You should just be focusing on 2. You should just be focusing on your first team, and then you'll only have a second team as you move forward. So don't worry about your third ones. I wouldn't worry about spending on those, but I would make sure you're working on your first 2 teams. All right. So that would be priority for me to get Murphy to 30 for you as a high spender. Now, gear is where you should be dumping your money normally. So I would be getting prints, I would be getting reds, glittering event, bullseye, whether you want to save your bullets and do it every like 2 months, clear it out, or every month, like 400 to 600. You can stretch it further if you do bullseye every other month instead of every month. Just make sure you're getting your honor points. If you are not getting your honor points, then I would actually there's an argument to be made to dump it all in there, and probably not. I would split it even then, because you know what? You're 4 to 600. I still want you to have enough money to do your battle passes, and I want you to have enough money to well, I almost told you to do your custom weekly. Oh, silly me. Why would you do something so valuable like custom weekly? No, I would definitely split your bullseye. That's your main concern. Bullseye is 100% right now, man. Your gear looks awesome. You are going to take such advantage by the time you get like season 3. You keep pumping your first team like this is absolutely incredible. So take your 4 to 600, split it for bullseye month to month. That means the second month you'll be able to complete it, no problem. You'll get 35 prints out of that. You'll get your reds, plus you'll be getting them in Honor Store. You'll have money left over for your battle passes, which is fine for you. And that's pretty much your month. If you have some extra, you can probably spend it on, after season 2, maybe getting more prints out of glitter. Prints is my main concern for you. If you once you print out this team, then we can move on to the next step. Then we can start looking at drones, or maybe investing your money in other places. But until this team is 100% printed, I don't want you moving your money anywhere else. You have an advantage of spending 4 to 600. We're going to use it wisely by getting prints. Nobody else in season 2 that doesn't spend is going to be close to you in prints. It's going to be such a cheat code for you on probably 80% of the players you play against, because you're going to have all your prints done on your first team as well as reds, that you're going to just be advanced, because like free to play people can't do that. They can't. They're stuck with honor points. And don't forget, early on they don't have Canyon. So it's tougher for them to even get prints in, like all their prints in the Honor Store. It's tough. So they're way behind on prints. Okay? So that's first. That's what I want you to do. All right. Looking at your team now. Williams is looking good. I like it. Radar there. Very good. You've got Kim in front. All 3. I like that. That's looking good. Stetman has his gun. Stetman, radar. You're splitting your radars solid on there. Yep, you can now, since you pick, so normally I'd tell you to do chip for 7, but since you've already done radar, you might as well do shield, because that's physical. So you're better off doing that now. Chip is going to split between them, so that's why for Stetman it's easier to do that, but you could do shield as well now. Marshall, oh no, so go ahead, go after Marshall first before Stetman. Do the Marshall radar, finish the Marshall radar, and please don't touch the Marshall gun. Oh, for the heaven's sakes. I cannot tell you how many people I see working on Marshall's gun. Drives me nuts. Absolutely nuts. Guys, Marshall is essentially a defensive hero. He doesn't do any offense whatsoever. You're wasting, and yes, I will say that again, wasting prints on Marshall's gun. It's just, oh, God. Oh my God. Yeah, complaints is terrible. I don't know why I have him in here. He really should get another hobby. It's terrible. Yeah, so I would say 100% don't touch Marshall's gun. It's terrible. And yeah, you're gonna have these completed. You'll have completed in no time. So strengthen up Marshall. The key to this team, it's great that you're putting Kim out of sight of that stun, especially like season 2. Because Stetman's not as strong, but I can tell you that Marshall's staying alive. Like, I can't play your battle here. I don't have your battle report, but play your battle and see how long Marshall's staying alive. You might have to dump all of your gear, all of your prints moving forward into Marshall. Like, keep him alive. Because if he's not going to buff Kim, it's hurting your team tremendously. Plus, his targeting ability while he's alive is tremendous. So you want to make sure you keep him alive. It's incredibly important. So I would continue to put all your prints on him in his radar his radar, his shield, his especially radar now, because you're starting to get towards the physical damage though. Early on, it's it's more, but now see how you're fighting. You're starting. This is a perfect battle report for it. See how you're in season 2 and you're already fighting a missile squad. That's why the shields come in handy. Because that's that's all physical damage. So, well, not all. I think Tesla have but majority of them are. Where's my damage right here? So see, missile vehicle. In here, so you can look, and it's really like physical damage is what you're gonna get, and you're gonna get that from that really picks up the pace when you get into missile. You start seeing missile more, and you see physical, Statman physical, Fiona physical, and then you get into Tesla. I think Tesla is energy, yeah. So that's the only one. So early on, it's really just Tesla, but you don't have to worry as much. That's why you worry for Kim and you're worrying for Diva, right? Like this is what you're worrying about early on. So you worry about, radars, but as you get in and people start unlocking that missile, you have to really be conscious to work on your physical damage defense. So work on that. Let's see what else we got. Okay, skills look great. No surprise. Looking great there. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the only thing really in here for your drone that I would say is getting to 200 is going to be good for yourself. I don't want you to, again, I rather have you prioritizing your first team prints than worrying necessarily about your gears. But it is a place that I'd send you after you finish printing out your team. So work on your bullseyes, get all your prints, print out the team, and do that. You'll need a lot of gears in order to push this. Now, 200 is our target. 200 is the sweet spot for you. 400 to 600, you're going to be a little bit longer than everybody else, because 400 to 600, honestly, it's it's high spender for the majority of people, but high spenders out there are thousands, right, a month. So they're gonna get to 200 way before you, which is okay. Don't make that feel like you got to rush your drone levels. But 200 is a nice sweet spot because you get that 5% damage reduction. So it's nice to hit. It's just important to kind of prioritize yourself, to know your gear is your most important weapon. So go and finish out your gear first. And I can actually tell you, when I say finish out your gear, I would say actually do all your gear to 4 dots, and you can start worrying about pushing your drone when you only have guns left on Williams, Murphy, and Marshall. When you have all your other gear done, right, all your dots, and those are your only 3 gears left, you can start pushing your drone to 200. That's good. Because the rest you're going to start improving with mythics. The improvements you're going to get from gear from those 3, very, very incremental. It's going to be small. So you're going to continue to do it. I would still print out the entire team, but I'm just saying, priority-wise, you're going to get more from that 5% damage reduction than you're actually going to get from worrying about your defense's offense. It's very minimal in a battle. So I would start focusing on the drone level. We don't want to focus on diverting your money. You only have 400 or 600, so I wouldn't be diverting your money too many other places. Like components, it's going to take all your money. The place that you buy it is like you start focusing on mobilization, level 5 boxes. You start doing it like bounty. You can still do it. It's not going to change your money for 400, 600 by getting the bounty hunter box that they give you for free. Where else? The glittering event, you can get it for like 60, I think, or is 100. So you can get those little things if you want. But when I start talking about focusing on things like components, That means you're getting level 5 mobilization boxes, which is very expensive. Very expensive. It's going to take a huge chunk of your budget, and you're not there yet. You're not there. So I wouldn't worry about it. Chips, I would. Your chips look great, to be honest with you. I would not worry about you focusing on your chips, right? I keep pushing your gear first. Chips are great, but you're in great shape. You got the bunch. So your next one's going to be coming at 8 stars. And I tell you, I don't know. I haven't seen your second team, but I would, for 400, 600 a month budget, I would be thinking about putting some, making sure my chips on my second team are at 5. So that would, you don't have any prints on it. You don't have anything else on that. I have to see your second team to even see how far along it's developed. So I don't want to getting into that. Let's see what you're working with your components here. Okay. Component combat boost. Yeah, that's fine. You don't worry about that. Just ignore the number. The best thing you can do is ignore the number. You have no way of pushing combat boost. None. The skill chips, it'll automatically move. You're going to work on your chips, which is automatically working on your boost. You have no other way of really working on this thing. You did when you had daily and stuff, like big spenders had a way of doing something with it. Right now, though, yeah, nothing. You have 400, 600 a month. There's nothing. So just ignore the number. It's best thing you can do. Let's see. You're already level 9. All right. Oh yeah, look at you. You're already level 9 missile, bro. You're way in front of 400 and 600 a month. You're kicking ass on component. You don't have to even worry about components. I don't want you to do anything. Just keep doing. Just let them. I don't know. You must have bought already. You must have dumped money into components. You must have, because that's really good. You're almost in all level 9s for components, and you got these on your way to 10. That's really good. If you're spending on components, stop. You're fine. You're good. I mean, at this point, you're going to be close to pushing these. But I would still, gear is more important. Work on that gear, man. At least until there, and then get that damage reduction will come from your drone. And then once you get your level, by the way, to 200, we didn't talk about it, but once you get to 200, move on. There's other stuff we'll focus on after that. Let's see what your tech looks like. This is always the magic question, right? Oh, your tech is awesome. Oh man. Oh, so sweet to watch this. I love it. Great work, man. You probably got all your power and special forces. Your units probably all power. Looks great. Your hero, I'm sure you have your first team figured out in the bottom 4 done in hero. If you didn't, then please go to the bottom 4 and kick those out in hero. But otherwise, it looks great. You're doing your siege, your defense, and your mastery. The only thing I would tell you is put a little bit more into your mastery when you're doing these 3. Just a little bit. Up the percentages on them. Just a little bit here. But keep splitting them. The split is fantastic. I love that you're working on addressing all 3 of them. That's awesome. But in your tank, try to get after that damage reduction we were talking about earlier. And if you're doing the mistake I think a lot of people make when they do mastery, you don't want to do, don't systematically work your way down like, oh, I'm going to complete the top 3, then the next one, then the next one, the next one. You don't want to do that. You want to almost complete them and divide it into, I like to divide it into 5s. So I work my way down the entire tree once and I get 20%. And then I come back and work your way down the tree again and get 40%. And then so on and so forth. That way you really take advantage of the damage reduction and the unit increase from your troops. So don't just complete it top to bottom. So I will say that if you're doing that, just, adjust and go way down. That damage reduction in there is fantastic and really the best way to do it. Let's see. Otherwise, your text. I'm telling you, your tech is going to be solid. See, this is what I wouldn't. I mean, this person over here, They got 26 and they're already splitting. They're already splitting. I mean, I just don't. I understand the concept of way people build and they want to use two, but this isn't doing anything at this level of 3 teams. You can't have 3 teams. It's just, I mean, unless they must really be. They might gotta be whale like VIP 18 stuff because you're just not gonna have 3 teams at that level. Is incredibly hard. Limited valor. You're not gonna buy valor. Then it's gonna be so hard to sit there and split 3 teams up. You're losing so much value on your first team. Now, as you move forward, I get it. Like if you're going to complete one, and then you're splitting your side. I've seen high spenders splitting their second and third because they, buy valor. They go and they split their, they want to have 3 teams going at once, and they raise it. It's a different way to do it. I don't necessarily agree on it, but then again, I'm not spending at that. They could be spending at more of a higher level than me. And if they're spending more than me, then I don't know. They don't really need my advice because they're solving it with money. But it just becomes a problem. You're better off having a solid 2 teams than like an amazing first and a shitty second, like or a mid second and a mid third. I always felt I'd rather have a strong second and like a strong first, and then bring up a strong second to solidify my team. But there is certainly, if you're spending more money, there's an argument to be made about the counter, exactly how I'm building my mastery. If they're doing it at an earlier level and they're counting on countering constantly, then that's fine. It just doesn't work as well early on unless you've completed all your gear on your second team and your third team, which is where the money comes in. You have to have completed your gear. You have to have your chips decent. Like a lot of that stuff doesn't happen unless you're dumping just thousands into it. So I would prefer this route of going for the majority of players, of just focusing and maxing out a mastery on your team 1 because it's so powerful. Yeah, I mean, at this stage, I got to be honest with you. Moving forward, can't even give advice on Deco anymore. It's pointless until they roll out something else. There's nothing I can really advise you on Deco anymore. Just get your damage reduction and, that's it. Like, what else are you going to do? Get your things to 3. If you don't have any deck, nobody, until an event comes out, why are we talking about it? You can't move it. Nobody can. You got one more day. You got one more day to go buy the shitty Deco deal, and that's it. It's over. Everybody's free to play. Everybody's free to play Deco-wise. It's like literally, guys. I'm not even joking. Like everybody's free to play when it comes to Deco. It's pointless to even focus on it or talk about it. So, yeah, won't be doing that. Let's see what else we got. Stage deduction, okay. You already have your T10s. Good, pushing that. Your morale's gonna move up with your mastery. So you're good, good, good. You, I imagine, are engineer. Yeah, I like the I'm fine with your wall this way, by the way. Put it all into tank. I would put it into tank until you are I was worried about my second team. So what I did was the 50, 100, 150, 200. That's what I did for my wall. Originally, that's what I did for my wall. So when you go into heroes and you start looking, you get this 50 requirement, great, you get the bump. 100 requirement, great, you get the bump. Keep going first team. We're still in first team, folks. Another 50, you get a bump. Another 50, you get a bump. That is awesome. Now you're cruising. But once you hit 200, that's it. I start diverting to other teams. It's kind of like the exclusives return on investment, right? Like you're sitting there and you're going, okay, my team got a new exclusive. Do I keep pushing towards 30 or do I get my new person to 20? You stop your 30 movement and you immediately get that new person to 20 because it's just better value for your exclusives that you're going to get for your shards. Then once you get them to 20, then you go back to resume your 30 push. Same thing on your wall. Once you get to 200, yeah, start diverting to your second team and start pushing them. Just a better return on investment for the shards, because it's going to take you, now they add an additional 10 shards that you need to do. And on top of that, you don't get a pump at 50 anymore. It's going to be at 100 level. So it's 200, 300. So it's just return on investment. You'll get better on your second team, because as you're trying to build, as you guys keep telling me, I'm not going to be able to build a second team. Well, you're not, if you don't follow some of these things to make the second team stronger, then yeah, you can't. You can't just throw and not do any of these things and you have a shitty, second team and then be like, oh, I can't make a second team. Of course you can't if you don't do these things. But if you do some of these things of like you solidified your first team with your wall at 200 when you got to that level and then you shifted, then that would be good. And so what I'm looking at, that's what I'm looking at here. If you're doing your wall like this person's like 592. Okay, you want to get this to 800. He's not far off. He's spending, he's 400, 600. He's showing you right here, 592. And then on top of that, the other levels. So he's got a little bit to go before he does 200 everywhere. But that's what I would do. I would keep pushing that first team to 200 on my main. And then I would shift out to your second team. And just push your second team up. And keep going like that. That's how I would do. And again, I really wouldn't worry about your third team. Unless, for you as a high spender, if you completed your second team to 200, you want to reassess your situation. You want to reassess. Where has your money gotten you to that point of where do your two teams look like? Does it look like your third team is going to come along within the next, 6 months? Because if it does, then start pushing your wall for your third team to 200. It's going to take time. It's not like, tomorrow you can rip off 800 levels on a wall. So you have to start thinking on that ahead of time. So when you get your second team all done to 200, you start reassessing like, all right, okay, what am I doing with a third team? My third team dead in the water. Do I have no gear on my third team? Am I still filling out my second? Stuff like that. Okay, then you might want to bounce back to your first and keep working your way towards 300, because it doesn't sound like your third team's coming anytime soon. It takes so long. Those prints take forever if you haven't put any prints on your third. But if you're a high spender and you're starting to work your way, like for a mid-high spender, you're spending 400, 600. My guess is by the time you do that, you're going to start thinking about your third team. And then I would move off and lift those up. Okay. So let's see, what else did you share here? Oh, yep, all good. I mean, all this shows is that you shouldn't be doing don't worry about your offense on your defense. That's all that tells me. What is Marshall? Marshall's a defender. No gun for him, please. No gun, not needed. That's what that tells you. You want to keep him alive because that's where all the power's coming, right? So keep him alive. That's all that tells you. Yeah, I mean, look, your drone is out last. I think that guy had you by 20 levels on your drone. And look, didn't matter. Pretty good there. Yeah, 20 levels. Almost 30 levels. But now once he gets to 200 and he gets a damage reduction, then that's a whole different story. All right, I think, yeah. So any other questions you have, Bear Jew, by all means, reach out. But now I have to find Mike the Sage and ask him what the next steps that me are. I love this. Already loving this new setup. Big fan. So I'll probably put here maybe like the day that I reviewed it and stuff. I'll leave you guys and let you know. I don't know if we're gonna move these out or close these threads once I review it and I tell you where the stream is. I'll try to timestamp for you, like tell you around the time, by the way, because I know sometimes we go 3 hours, 4 hours for a stream. So I'll try to timestamp it for you too. But man, this is a fantastic little process Mike the Sage has built us. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing it. And once I get a few of those in there, account reviews, more organization, then I'll tell you what, more organization than getting like battle reports. I get so many battle reports, guys. It's like I have difficult time getting to them, reviewing them. It's like, holy crap. It's I love it. I love you to death for sending enough. Please, I can't. It's incredible. It's always incredibly humbling to me, and that's why I find it almost offensive to, like, people just asking for money, peddling for money. Please, please, give me more. I have no interest, but it's incredibly honoring and humbling that people want advice in the game and taking advice and and looking for that stuff. So you have questions, by all means, ask away. I'll do my best, but we try to get some organization about it because they are like coming in heavily, especially through my I've been talking to, I guess, the team, if you will, on Discord. Like it's becoming very difficult to manage. Like it's to like try to get everybody on the comments. I just don't want to not comment to people. So I try to send everybody a comment in return in all Discord and in the game. And I just, on top of that, it's difficult to also do reviews of stuff like battle reports and account reviews and what on top of it all. So it's really like more problem. But anyway. Here we go. I appreciate you for queuing me. Thank you, Rain. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. All right. So that's it. What's up? What's Hammer? Oh, 169. By the way, I did there was somebody who put in here, missed you earlier. Let me get some shout outs, all right? Reaper was 737. All right, let me see. Lance talks a lot. He's trying to win the award over here. Let's see. Anybody else say this? I'm gonna need somebody on stream to like capture all the server numbers. I really want to start giving everybody shout outs for their server numbers. I thought I saw somebody else give out their server number. Oh, maybe not. And I'm sorry if I missed you. Maybe I did. So anyway, Hama, shout out to 169. 169er. Niner. Okay, and listen, Meteorite, fun today. Great work for the teams in Mir. 133, 161, 102. All good. Everybody seemed paying good. We didn't look at the standings, but I have to address getting my return button to go back. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, figure out what's going on with that. Either way, guys, we will be back Sunday night to celebrate. I would tell you celebrate our 10,000 subscriber show that we were going to do. I'd love to tell you that that's what show we were going to have. But guess what, everybody? Guess what? We're already at, don't tell anybody, shh, just between me and you. Okay? This doesn't go anywhere. All right. 14,000. Okay? So already we are at 14,000. So all of a sudden our show on Sunday night is going to be a 14,000 subscriber show already. Maybe, hey, dare I say, would it be a 15,000 subscriber show? Oh, snap. We got a day and a half to figure that out. But we will try to get everybody in here. By the way, I'm going to try to organize it to be some kind of show that'll be decent. I might come on a little bit earlier to do the show. I'd like to see if Mewtwo's available. I'd like to get Wisconsin in here. Pun. Eki. Is Eki available? I mean, Eki was here early on. Love to get Eki in here. And I know everybody's been asking for Bun Bun. A little bit more Bun Bun in here. So maybe we got to get Bun Bun on. Maybe some coordinates list love. I mean, just, I don't know. We got to blow it. We just got to blow out the show. So I'll work on having some kind of gigantic extravaganza, if you will, of everybody to celebrate the feat of all of you subscribing. So big fan. But thank you for joining me as usual. on your weekend, you damn sure could have been any friggin' where today, and you chose to be here. And for that, I appreciate the hell out of you. Guys, QB18